Gridlock in Washington.
So we got to stop repeating this pattern. I know the American people are tired of it. And to all the American people, I apologize that you have to go through this stuff every 3 months, it seems like. And Lord knows I'm tired of it. But at some point, we've got to kind of break these habits.
President Obama isn't the only one who's frustrated with the gridlock in Washington. According to the latest polls, only 9% of Americans think Congress is doing a good job. That's its lowest approval rating ever. Democrats and Republicans can't seem to agree on much. Compromise has become a dirty word. In fact, for several years now, Congress has struggled to get anything done on some of the biggest issues facing the nation. How did things get so dysfunctional? Part of the problem is a decline in the number of moderates in Congress who are willing to compromise with the opposing party. State legislators have repeatedly redrawn election district lines to protect their own party's candidates. This has made districts more solidly Democratic or Republican, making it harder for moderates to get elected both to state legislatures and the U.S. Congress. Another problem is that members of Congress don't live in Washington anymore. In the past, they used to move there with their families and socialize with other lawmakers, which also encourages compromise. Now, they're back in their home districts much of the time raising money for re-election. When they're back in the Capitol, web and 24-hour cable news feeds encourage sound bites rather than thoughtful dialogue. And some blame Congress for misusing its own rules to prevent action on important issues. In the Senate, something called a filibuster lets senators delay or block a vote by speaking indefinitely. The number of filibusters has spiked in recent years, increasing 16-fold since 1960. In November, Senate Democrats changed the rules to end the minority party's ability to use the filibuster to block most presidential nominees. Will this help relieve the gridlock, or just make compromise even rarer in Washington? Only time will tell.